Let's continue with that a reaction for you this evening. And for more on this, we're now joined by Dr. Ngema, the National Teachers Union General Secretary, and he joins us via our video link. Dr. Ngema, thank you so much this evening for joining us here on SABC News. Perhaps let's just start off with just getting your reaction in terms of the matric results, an 82.9% achievement for the class of 2023. Doctor, if you can just unmute yourself. Unfortunately, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. You can go ahead.
Saying, well, greetings first to yourself, Bali, and greetings to your viewers, and thank you very much for having us as NATU. Indeed, we are so much happy and excited. We welcome and applaud the performance of the class of 2023. They performed very well. This is the best class because, they would have, faced quite a number of challenges. And we therefore congratulate all the learners and parents. Their dedication and resilience has paid dividends indeed, Bali. This cohort of learners, actually, they had to endure quite a number of challenges and hardships. These learners, you remember that they were, hardly hit by COVID at some point when they were still in grade 9. They also had challenges with regards to teachers because at some point they would have, be in the classroom without teachers. Because of the delays in terms of the appointment, as well as the filling of vacancies by the Department of Education. Looking also into issues of power outages when they are, preparing for their examinations during revision classes. They also got challenges there because they had to, try to study without lights. Looking also into what happens in two big provinces, KwaZulu-Natal as well as Eastern Cape during the course of last year. They were having challenges with regards to food. They have to study on their empty stomachs at some point because the department also failed to, make provisions and distribute food for nutrition program. Actually, we are so much happy, Mbali. Looking also into the challenges that they face again. Sometimes the roads are blocked due to community protests, and sometimes they also have to face natural disasters such as floods as well as storms in some areas or in some provinces. But having overcome all these challenges, indeed the class of 2023 worked very hard, and we congratulate what they did.
And just speaking to Sato a bit earlier on, I mean, they were saying that, the pass rate, one should also congratulate those teachers who played a very important role, despite all the challenges that the learners were facing in terms of COVID-19 and load shedding. But it is also those teachers who played a very big role in ensuring that, learners were given an education under the circumstances.
Well, indeed, Mbali, the role of teachers in the system of education is very much critical. They play a central role in the system of education. Without teachers, they can't be. We don't have a system of education. So they played an important role in molding these learners, in ensuring that they are there to support them and also to teach them, during difficult times. The teachers that we are talking about, Mbali, they were there for these learners and taught them during holidays. During holidays, they were also there for them and taught them during, evening classes. They also there for them, during holidays, weekends, and you name it. So I mean, they went out of their way in preparing these learners for their examination and supporting them as well in terms of preparation for this examination. So teachers, they played a very important role, and we applaud their dedication and their commitment in molding our learners and ensuring that we also get this improved in terms of pass percentage.
And, one would ask, what seemed to have worked for your members and, teachers in the country, despite the various challenges in which you have named? I mean, for this class to achieve a pass rate of this nature, COVID-19, I mean, that was around for at least 2 years in the country, and we're still facing issues around COVID-19. You mentioned those natural disasters, that's 2022 and 2023. What seemed to have worked for this class and, the education sector as a whole to ensure that we see a pass rate like this one?
Well, for me, Mbali, it's the attitude. It's positive attitude that drove and motivated our teachers as well as our learners to achieve at this high level. Indeed, you are correct. Looking into the impact of COVID, because at that time, these learners had to face the trimming of curriculum. There were disturbances also in terms of, teaching time. But it's attitude that worked for them to say, we can still do it, we can still make it, given all the challenges that they were facing. So for me, it's like the motivation that they get to say, all what we are facing will not stop us from, achieving what we want to achieve. So we really appreciate and applaud and congratulate all who were involved, teachers, learners, but in particular, Mbali, the role of principals of schools who have got to manage this curriculum under very much difficult conditions. If you look into issues and the performance in terms of the number of bachelor passes of this cohort, looking into provinces, to say all provinces performed above 75%, and also the number of passes in terms of learners who were progressed. It shows really that they were so much committed to their work, and its attitude that gave them what you call encouragement to say that they can still achieve, and they perform best in terms of the percentage as compared to the previous 10 years of Matric.
And what is your advice to your members and teachers who have to pave the way for the class of 2024 to ensure that they even do better than the class of 2023?
Well, it's hard work and positive attitude. It's all about that, Mbali, for me. You really, again, this cohort of 2024 will be facing their own challenges. Every school year will come up with own challenges. If you think about this year, it's a year of elections. And you will imagine, again, that politicians may also do something that may also, disturb teaching and learning. But what we want to, call on them to do is to teachers in particular to be there for the learners and support them all the way, and make use also of the extra classes, your afternoon classes and all that, because the issues of load shedding that we are talking about, it looks like it's going to be here with us for a while. So they've got to make a maximum use of the time that is available during the day and ensure that they teach our learners the best way they can.
All right, then, Doctor, thank you so much for your time this evening. That is Dr. Ngema, the National Teachers Union General Secretary there, just giving us his reaction to the national pass rate of the National Senior Certificate Examination, of course, the Matric class of 2023, obtaining a 82.9%.